toxic mold sounds pretty scary. How can someone know if they have it in their body, and what can they do about it?
Yeah. So mold is a very smart species. It's actually fungal. And so it grows on itself or by itself.
Okay.
So how to know is you can test your home, right? You can get these at-home swipe tests, or you can do Petri dish, which, sometimes are not as good, I don't think.
Okay.
But you can swipe the home and send it off, and you'll get the actual mold species or species. Our whole environment has mold, right?
Oh, okay.
Outside. Okay. There's outside molds and there's indoor molds. And indoor molds, what you want to look for is water damage molds. And Dr. Shoemaker is one of the doctors I studied under that developed these, a certain set of mold species or water damage building species are the ones you really, really want to watch out for. So you can test your home. You can actually have a water meter, which tests if there's a moist wall.
Okay.
If there's any kind of water damage, like a leak pipe, the tub runs over, the washer and dryer runs over, a sink has a leak, anything like that, you want to make sure you address it and address it quick, but also address it correctly. Because what happens is, let's say the handyman down the street comes and handles the leak, but he doesn't actually get rid of the mold by cutting out where the mold is. So if there's actual visual mold, it's a mold spore and it's a fungal species, which can grow and then build to grow behind the wall.
What does that do to me?
So when mold grows, or when you come in contact with mold, you breathe in mold, and it's a spore that goes in the body, and then that can grow in many parts of the body, whether it be the gut, the skin, the brain, the nasal cavity.
Oh my.
Like we even test nasal cavities to see if there's a thing called MARCONS, which is multiple antibiotic resistant coagulase negative. And so we test to see if a person has this bacteria and fungal in their nose.
Right. Oh my goodness. So it could take over your whole body.
And it can really affect people differently. This is the thing that people don't realize.
Okay.
Like someone in the family could be totally fine.
Okay.
Or maybe they think they're fine and they have fatigue or joint pain, or it's not that big of a deal, right?
Okay, sure.
But the other person can be literally can't sleep, can't think, extremely tired, not sure what's going on, and have digestive issues or skin issues.
That's a lot. For the same thing.
In the same family, the same home, and it affects people completely different.
Okay.
But it is a serious thing that needs to be addressed. And why, I think because our microbiome in the home has changed with all the, EMFs and VOCs. So it changes everything has a microbiome.
Right.
Like our gut. And so it starts to shift that, and then these things have to live.